comes out. You've got the dark cover just to block off a little bit. And I love how Xfer is trying to play around this. Oh, but unfortunately not quite landing the shot. This gives Global Esports a lot more space into the C site.
It's a nice try. Xfer had a good read that there might be just a cut of audio. Paint shows to try to delay. Should be able to still finish it. Oh, the C's a little bit late.
Oh, he's
not good to get the kill.
And he gets eaten. He eats a paint shells as well. So Polvi fights right back, and now RRQ gonna have to retake this without any advantages. They've been smoked off as well, so just waiting for it to dissipate. Maybe 2G can toss in a paranoia. But the positioning from Global Esports seem a little bit too strong right now. The snake bite will get tossed down just to kind of weaken them a little bit, but it's not going to be enough. 2G tries to rush right in, gets a little bit of a right click, but it's not still enough. 3 targets left, and Flips is down at 10 HP. He swings, but Polvi just tags.
Now he is going pretty deep, but he's got the Spectre. He's not in a bad position because you're still able to isolate fights 1v1. And now they have to clear him, right? I mean, if they clear him, sure, you get a weapon, but they have to wait and try to fight this out. He's able to reset the aim as well. An excellent round played out on the anti-eco by Global Esports.
Okay, Elmingmore tries with the classic, but unfortunately it's going to be Benkai with the ghost that takes him out instead. And it's just a little bit around tree. Tosses out a bit of a dark cover just to block off any potential access routes from Global Esports. Meanwhile, the rest of the squad actually starts to push in through C. Flips takes the first point of contact. Polvi with a showstopper now, but nobody's on site, so it doesn't quite connect, and Xfero's looking for more targets to hit. There's 10 seconds left on the timer now, and Lightning Fast has the plant around the stairs, but Jemkin with the wall bang manages to take him down in time. All of a sudden, it's a little bit more tricky for Russ and Polvi to stick the spike.
Doesn't have
Polvi
time.
tries, but no, it's just too hot. The landing zone, you don't quite expect that often. You know it's coming, but you don't really expect it to hit. This time, though, just all out in towards A rubble. You've got the entire squad of Global Esports, and Polvi finds the first pick. Elmingmore continues to stay tucked away behind a lot of these smokes, and he might just be able to catch a sneaky one up against Global Esports as soon as this smoke dissipates. They're marking him, though. Blaze King, very aware.
They know. They know, man. Xfera and Elmingmore.
Yeah, they've gotten the spike down now. They're marking all the exits. You even have Russ looking for the final player, and that's going to be 2GE down in the dirt. Flawless round for Global Esports now, and it's.
But what he is telling his teammates is, okay, it's not a forward setup. Still nothing at the entrance. So he might think that this site is relatively clear. This could be a rude awakening. There you go. But Blaze King with an important kill on the A side.
There it is. Good kill, but at the same time, the Nightfall. Now it's just a bit of a fake as they head on over to the B site. It's completely open except for Heaven, but they have those exits marked as well. 2G goes down to a bit of a trade. Now Jemkin wants to push up front to deny the spike plant, but he's being blocked off by Lightning Fast. Look at the cover from Global Esports. They are doing such a good job with the cover and fire movements. Polvi on the off angle now. Xfer comes in to check. Ooh, that's the head gone. Flip
man.
for the Stinger actually does a bit of damage. Benkai, though, has the angle from the back, and it's going to be Blaze King on the side of Baby Door to clear out the rest of the team. Global Esports.
And now if that's new structure that they're working on with Benkai, be even more assistance, could be a huge change.
Really could, but you know what's even better? It's going to be Elmingmore with the Sheriff. Pops out, takes the shot against Russ. Just a little bit of a trade from Polvi, and Global Esports have to regroup.
Okay, Benkai. I mean, these jump peaks, it's getting nerd. Oh my gosh, the Baby Door being broken at the same time. I mean, this is just a different looking Global Esports. The timings are so much better.
Just everyone making moves all across the board. RRQ, they're very lost and confused.
They are fairly standard. Polvi's even ready for this. I mean, Global Esports is way more tuned in today, and they looked pretty back. Yeah, Xfera spots him coming deep as well, so you have to know that he's here. He's actually in a spot too, so you have to be ready for it, and Jemkin gets picked out.
Just focus on the aim, says Coach Spin, and he does exactly that. Elmingmore, though, will be able to push up front from Waterfall, unless not quite marked. Russ will be able to come back in to find that a little bit of a trade. Xfero still marking the angles with an operator. The Killjoy moves up front now. Benkai watching out from Waterfall. Just eliminating a couple more angles, and it's a little bit more doable for RRQ in this moment, but Flip's not quite being able to land the shot. Xfero swapped over onto the...
Things like that. Make sure there's always a crossfire, but this paranoia is good. Sets up Elmingmore.
And Flip's coming in to help out as well, but look at the re-peaks from Global Esports. B&B, Benkai, and Blaze King come in to eliminate no threats. It's going to be down to Xfero, but even the other he's there, that could be a bit of a problem, Will.
Yeah, especially with the rifle picked up. And, I mean, you've got some other ultimates as well. RQ just has to hold on to time. The paint shells come in as well.
Oh, all right. Lightning fast.
I love the pit.
Manages to evade it. The pit comes up, gives them a little bit more space
Goes
to
through.
sneak around. Flip's able to pick up just the one. Still not quite enough.
Do you have the internal
Xfero
timing for
with
the flank? They do!
lockdown now. Unfortunately, though, Polvi able to swing back. This is now Global Esports very aware of every movement from RRQ, even though Flips has the Viper's Pit and he's trying to sneak around you. Picks up the Vandal, but unfortunately it's a bit of a cross prowler. Spike gets down. RRQ wants to retake, but they're only taking it from Waterfall and Heaven area. Link. The Prowler goes in to check. They start to swing out. Xfero fires off the shot. 2GE now chiming in. But Global Esports still managing to hold. Lightning fast, trying to lurk and peek out. Oh, there's a bit of a check from Xfero, but he gets burned by the Nano. RRQ trying to be aware of every little trap, every little trick in Global Esports' book. Oh, yeah. Now he's been spotted.
Now he's been spotted, but now you recognize that there's two people you can't get out.
The rest of the team has arrived, though, so a bit of a trade from Lightning Fast. Now Elmi Moore trying to hold the off angle. He's managing to get the spray down! A bit of a double! Lightning Fast fights back with a classic. Back to a 2-on-2, but 10 seconds remaining. They've got to go in fast. Spike, now getting planted. Jemkin right up on top. Spots the angles, catches Lightning Fast on the swing. Benkai has to do it all.
It's a 2v1. You just go for the simple double peek. Jemkin gets the last kill. And you know what? RRQ looks like they want to stabilize in this first half of
perhaps play around the map a little. We're just investing the showstopper really early on, though.
Yeah, a bit of a miss on that blast pack, slows it down, and there's the From the Shadows backup as well. I mean, this site is all flooded, and it's defended by Elmimore and crew.
They're just watching everything. Now swinging up against Benkai, who is completely overwhelmed. The showstopper as well. The numbers advantage, so trying to set up for the retake perhaps instead. Dark cover just to block out the exits, waiting for the spike plant.
They're waiting for that lurk as well. They know that the only thing that RRQ can do is go for that lurk.
How long can they wait for, Will? Benkai's watching the exits. He picks up a quick double. 2GE now tries to take him down. Russ goes back in for the trade. Xfero now. The lurk taking a little bit far too long. The whole trio of Global Esports peeks out at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rough spot for.
And also just a lot of talking to coaches and paper thin inside of lifts. But anyway, Poison Cloud back up on top now, and Global Esports firing some blank shots, able to take down 2G.
Snake bites being drawn out. Still one in the chamber though.
It's just tough. RQ just wanting to continue to dive through this, but even Timmy the turret gets a little kill.
Yeah. I mean, it's an eco. You knew that you had already kind of hedged your bets here after you saw that first snake bite come in, so they're just trying to use the turret. 15 seconds left.
That's going to take a little bit off the clock. Benkai trying to stall as long as he possibly can, but unfortunately not quite enough.
Big kill from 2GE. As soon as you hear that turret, ready for it, doesn't want to stop the plan.
Great TP up on top. Couple of wall banks trying to go through, but unfortunately...
Oh, what? He hit the earlier
he
one.
Just slices aim all to the left.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know he hit the first one, but he did, and he lands the second as well. That's the Guardian for you.
That's how he checks. Okay. RQ, though, still relatively healthy. They've got 4 guns in this fight. Dark cover sets up, and 2G stays completely shrouded and hiding back. Blaze King continuing to try to fire through, but unfortunately the timer is ticking and he's running out of time. It's gonna be RRQ walking away. Pros don't look at the explosions. We've got this round.
Yeah, everyone gets out safely as well, like you said.
RQ, they're just going in for a bit of a gamble now into the A site because of that fact, Will. Still though, winning out in some of these firefights
because B is clear.
30 seconds
Lightning Fast doesn't have the paranoia any longer. So B is clear. They will be able to transition over, get the spike down. Xfero with the timing will be able to catch a lot of these players. Benkai, the first to fall. Next is going to be Russ.
I mean,
that's another thing. GE sometimes getting the right calls, right ideas, right reads. This time, just marking out some of these spots, Benkai will be able to start things off with a Marshall shot. Now smoked off though, gonna have to run back around. His team arriving
covering the spike
from door.
Oh, jeez. I mean, no one was covering, but Elmimore, he'll cover himself.
Spike planted.
They have all rifles and they feeling pretty okay. At the same time, you got Xfair on a bit of alert just in case someone does decide to pull a sneaky rotate through the doors. This time it's not quite happening just yet. Jemkin marking stairs. A bit of a skewer for 2 headshots. And RQ.
Yeah, the fake on the
micro
reload again.
timings.
Finishes it off, 100 rounds still to go.
It's the last belt as well, so now he's going to be a little bit more careful of it. Oh, makes use of Russ's haunt. Goes in for the clear wallbang shot. The pink missed. It's going to be down to Xfaro, 5 HP. His team's completely gone.
And so is Xfaro. I mean, a clean round. I mean, this all falls apart.
Too bad. But because of all of this, Elmimore calls that the side is clear. Spike goes down.
And the lockdown at the ready as well. Now Showstopper on the other side, so RRQ, they have to still stop this way early. Whoa! Oh my gosh, right as the paranoia hits. It's a good reaction.
Goes back in for a little bit more, just a little bit of greed, and it's not too good. Showstopper comes out from Polvi, and
shut down after the alarm bot from 2GE.
So quick.
Perched up on top of that box once again, so Blaze King, he's wary of it. They're trying to clear him out, but they're all hiding right around that smoke and the pillar.
He's got to be very careful with his movements. Does it not have the mobility with that Odin? Swaps over onto the Vandal now, so being able to push in along with the squad, but he doesn't even need it. Russ tries to stick the defuse. The timer is still ticking away, and Flips is trying to play along with the time. The snake bite lands.
Biggie, the door is open.
This is a spot that Elmimore is very comfortable with, so he flushes him out. The Prowler, the shot from Polvi and Russ to fire back, though.
It's multi-layered. It's not just one guy. GE, they don't play simple Valorant.
Ooh, sidestep with the Prowler out. Now swing.
Huge movement.
Oh, Xfaro can't quite catch up. Down to the last 2.
Oh, and you saw one as well on C-Mount.
Very potentially map point for Global Esports now. 2GE wanting to take matters into his own hands, but dropping the Polvi. It's all that he can do, right? I mean, plant the spike, maybe play around tree, but then you gotta be prepared for this entire squad. I don't think you want to invest in Viper's Pit yet, but maybe now.
Yeah, lockdown's gone. Odin's gone. Sure, Odin gets picked up, but no lockdown.
Welcome to my world. Benkai's. Oh, no, it's Polvi who's firing off. No, he walks into it. He walks into it.
I mean, this is just well played for GE just a slight bit. So we'll see if RRQ can take this to OT. They've never held the lead in this map.
Full set play to see. Just sending it down. Lightning fast, able to do a bit of damage. Elmimore trades right back. Jemkin's already inside. A bit of Shrouded Step from 2GE, but he's done it one too many times. Russ is aware. Jemkin trying to get the timing on the swing, waiting for his teammates to arrive at the same time, but Blaze King now sets up the Viper's Pit. He can no longer push up front. Russ peeks out at the right time as Jenkins tries to fall back. That's going to be the 3rd kill for Russ. Elmimore now. The Ren against the world, and he's going to have to fight his way out of this entire squad.
I mean, you got 5 seconds to kill all these guys.
It's the crouch. Russ with the quad kill to close out the map.
But I love the back out from Jemkin, right? Just wait for support. You've got a 4v5 or 5v4.
Yeah, not expanding the dash just yet either. Now he goes in for it because he's looking for the clear headshot, but Benkai strikes when the iron is hot. Look at this. Global Esports flooding the site now. 2GE will be able to fight back with his classic. Benkai repositioning up back onto his top. Polvi, yes, is the one who is sneaking up behind yellow. Jemkin still has a lot of work cut out for him, and only 6 rounds in the chamber. It's going to be tough for him because he doesn't quite know that delayed peek works out so well. It is still just a pistol, but I am pretty excited because Global Esports could come up with a big win, but what just happened? Flips! Elmimore, the classics! It's happening again!
You know, I just want to let the devs know, if you thought that GE was going to look just as strong and buy more guns off it, of course it's going to be RRQ with more pistol kills. It's not even the sheriffs, it's just all flat. What?
It became a loss. Just kind of dazed and stunned, having to recalibrate, re-engage. He's got the upgraded pistols. Blaze King will do a bit of damage to him. That's one Bulldog gone, a second rifle gone. What is going on?
I mean,
very prepared to take these fights, though. Look at this.
Listen, we've seen some crucial kills with peaks like that, but the timing, the way he peeks out of it is just a little bit too deep into the screen, so he's not able to get the quick jiggle. And the thing is RRQ had thrashed this round, but now it doesn't seem like a good investment.
It's just a nightmare of a round, Will. You know, they're trying to deal with the spike plant, but everyone's peeking out one by one from RRQ. They're doing it solo. And that's just not what you want to have. I mean, the same thing, they had the idea to kind of go in for a bit of a trade up around top boiler, but it just didn't work out. BlazeKing was prepared to take that shot.
Yeah, and I do like the save decision here from Jemkin, right? You don't want to give too many upgrades. They're coming for it because they have nothing to lose from GE. If they get the kill, it's another upgrade. It's more credits saved up.
Oh, yeah. Lightning Fast was like grinning from ear to ear on his player cam. Do get to keep their economy going for a little bit more. And Jemkin now with the operator swings out. Will be able to punch right through. Tries to go in for the vertical flick, but not quite happening just yet. Russ pushing up front along with a mosh pit too, able to keep one of the RQ players trapped.
Yeah, trusting in that op a little bit too much for RRQ. Pushes out, a bit of an overheat. You're going to hear all this info, though.
Okay. Might be able to set up a bit of a flank. Catches Lightning Fast on the back turn.
And this, you're going to go for that retake. You have the numbers advantage.
No util on the side of Global Esports as well. RQ is in a very good spot. Has the angle. Russ tries to take the initiative against them, but not quite able to deal with the operator. Polvi has no choice but to shoot his way out of this one. Goes in for a spray transfer, runs out of ammo. No, drops back down. Very easily heard. Jemkin trying to play it patient and safe. Oh, but what a flick! Back on towards the head. 2G has to clutch this out. This round, RQ had the advantage, but Polvi sneaks up the top of the ball in this round if they want to. Flip spots out the little elbow, though. Ooh. Thrash comes out. Flip's stuck in a bad position. Unfortunately, not quite able to escape. That was just a really unlucky one. Xfair now with the one and done. It's just not quite meant to be. Barrier comes up. Jemkin tries to swing around the side. What is that flick? Back and back. Tailwinds away into safety. Run around the max, so he reloads. Back to a 2-on-2. Lightning Fast trying to sneak around the site to find a duel.
Now the spike's down, though. They don't have it recovered yet.
Okay, that gives away, but what? Jemkin, just a little bit of a peek, and it's enough to take him down. Back to the one-on-one. BlazeKing! Even though it's at high and low, he takes it. From RRQ now, unfortunately, not quite able to deal against this because Global Esports has already taken up so much space. The Thresh will connect. Flips wants to capitalize on his kill.
Yeah, but they're watching for it.
They're watching from Hut, and it's just such a good angle to cover from Lightning Fast. You even have the Viper's Pit up. Although there are some kills on the board now, Jemkin marking some of these angles. Lightning Fast with what an incredible swing. The pit's still up, and BlazeKing slipping in and out of it. Benkai watching up from the back now. A bit of a burst, but not quite connecting the shot. Still, though, timer running out. How do you deal with this Viper's Pit? BlazeKing has snake bites for days. Tosses the last one out.
He's trying to creep in. The reload hears it! The reload!
No time, though.
But no time. Oh, Jemkin.
Just to clear and continue to try and regain control. 2G is in a pretty tricky spot, and unfortunately the high and low catches him down. Polvi, quick double to open up the B site. The rest of the squad has arrived. Look at the snakebite lineups as well. Elmimore unfortunately is forced to back out. Benkai now along with the turret, maybe not quite up.
On to yellow. But the toxic screen goes up right before it, so he's masked from the second floor. It all comes together for GE.
Better to invest that lockdown in another round. Goes back around, and he will be able to find an angle. Takes down a single player. Wingman, spike plant, not quite yet going through because of that Hunter's Fury. Now the lockdown gets deployed. Global Esports tries to back out. Lightning Fast will have no choice but to drop. Russ trying to hold it up from around yellow, not quite expecting his player to be pushed up that much front. 2GE now coming back up from the other sides. Russ keeping things alive for Global Esports.
And listen, I said it on social media as well. Like, I accepted. I was a doubter. You know, Russ fans and GE fans told me he's been grinding. He's been looking at the entire site. They still have a Sage wall as well.
This is
there you go. It blocks off right outside of the pit. I mean, it's a good setup here from GE.
Russ gets to walk in kind of more or less for free. 2GE still hovering up around Raptors, but the spike is down now. And there is a lot of heat breathing down the back of Jemkin. He will be able to turn around and feel it. He's trying to come back in.
Yeah, I mean, that lurk.
Oh, man.
It ruins everything. Jemkin has to clear
Okay.
it. Even then, though, 1v3, he's got to go for the save again. I mean, it's a correct decision, but it's the worst correct decision every round so far, 3 rounds in a row.
Wow. He's still hot for the duels, though. Able to flick back. There's the 4th. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, listen, sure, get your ace, man, because you're going to need a consolation prize after this.
Aww.
Can't even finish it. Obviously, great 4 kills.
But unfortunately, it's not something that converts into a round win. And if that round wins are something that RRQ needs desperately. Flips able to play off of the operator. 2GE now holding out Garage.
I want to just make sure that they're not showing their backs. They're making sure that they have mid covered from various angles.
Nice.
Big pick on the A flank as well.
I mean, the positioning this round, not exposing too much, not going up too up front. Off shot onto the window, Varel spotted. It's a team ace, it's a flawless win. RRQ keeps himself. Esports starting to fan out now, though. Jemkin trying to catch a sneaky one.
Lightning fast was tagged, but he's ready for it. He knows the pitch is coming.
Ooh. Oh, Elmimore.
Oh, this is, I mean, it was the call from...
Not backing down. They pushed into the B site.
They're not quite sure about Blaze King being snuck in. He doesn't know.
At least a bit of cover from Xfero from mid. Now we've got Elmimore marking things from Snowman. Trying to play around yellow. Pulvy. Can he do it? He's got so many targets to hit. Jemkin on the operator. Just sniped right down. All the way into sight, into yellow. RRQ a little bit slow, at least for the time being. RRQ has game plans to work against this garage push.
Oh, this is a trap.
Now up on top.
The mosh. The
dizzy, everything. It's all tossed in. Elmimore firing shots through the toxic screen, catching Global Esports.
Oh, this was a nasty setup from RRQ. I mean, with the Blade Storm.
Blaze managing to lurk through mid, though, will be able to look for a bit more damage. Here's the footsteps at the last second, turns around. But look at the shots, just firing it through.
Rid of the wall pretty early, but at the end of the day, GE.
Oh, Ben. GE just knows how to work around it. They know they need to draw RRQ out, and with the angles, lightning fast, Russ managing to take down so many players. It's all down to 2GE. He tries to swing around, but Blaze King because they want to, break through. They want to deal with all these walls that Global Esports puts up, because if they don't, that's going to be a lot of map control. Now it's just opting to rush through B site instead, knowing they want to deal with lightning fast. But Blaze King, Master of Arms, swaps over onto the Classic, gets the triple. Benkai now firing a shot of his own on the site, and even Xfero, who tries to peek out from back mid, gets spotted by lightning fast. They've already lost their diver.
Yeah, RRQ knows. Cutting audio is the only option.
Uh-oh.
But he gets spotted again. He doesn't know that, but he is spotted. So GE's very well aware of this. Oh, they've already filled the site.
And that's just lightning fast making the quick reactions. Pulvy firing another shot off from screens. Spotted out, flips off the top. Pulvy with the final shot too. It's a flawless round win. The bonus for Global. RRQ just waiting for a bit of a peek.
I like that he doesn't dash out, right? I mean, I don't know about going back in, but he'll find one.
Now they know it's the Outlaw. They have no choice but to swing out. Russ is here. Global Esports, this is their round. This is their match. Swapped on over to the Sheriff. Doesn't matter if Russ is down. Benkai coming back in. It is now map and match point. A little bit shaky, but ever so slightly improving again and again.
Povey gonna peek out with his teammate, has that cover, so he has the confidence to peek out to be good. He's just gonna use it to delay.
Okay. Just play time as much as possible. Jemkin needs to land his first shot right here.
It's all about Jemkin, but the far peek out.
Spots him all over the place. Lightning fast with the op shot to open things up, and instantly down goes RRQ. Xfero, the only one left, and he lands a triple. Tries to swing up to the top, but Pulvy just a little bit too slippery from him. Global Esports picks up their first win in VCT Pacific Stage 1.
And with that, not a single team is winless.